There I was, after all those years, at the threshold of a nightmarish place. I never thought I'd have the courage to return. While I had been toying with the idea for a while, that day I had woken up with a peculiar urge to return to Hanwell Mental Institute. Of course, there was a strong reason to come here, but the circumstances that led me back to the Institute were oddly dreamlike, as if I wasn't in control of my own actions. Why was I doing this? I needed to know what this place had done to me, the meaning behind those bizarre visions. I'd rather face the direful truth than live in blissful oblivion.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Miskatonic Game Club, and today we will be playing Asylum. I don't know if this game is good, don't know if the game is bad, but we're gonna find out. Alright, escape to open record book. Okay. But, yeah. I know it's been a while since I posted, because I know I said I'd go at least once a week, and now it's been a whole week, but honestly, it's more a matter of, how to put it, trying to hold to a schedule kills the schedule. And there was also a whole bunch of other crazy things where I can't really talk about it thanks to the NDA. Anywho, let's see what waits us in this hospital. So keeping notes would be a direct necessity. Alright. I was struck by a sense of confidence I hadn't expected. I felt ready to tackle the mysteries inside that looming structure. Well, if your memory's failing you, you should really be bringing another person, not a... Maybe. You are, but... Yeah, it does look like someone sheared off the top of that, but hey. Water does all sorts of things. Even though I was still outside, I could already feel the oppressive nature of the building. Yeah, that's oppressive, all right. Yeah, you really should have brought a friend, buddy. There's a person in here? I thought this place was supposed to be abandoned. Nice decor. Fresh coat of paint, a couple of throw pillows.
Welcome to the Hanwell Mental Institute. What can I do for you?
I wasn't expecting to find anyone here.
Oh? And why is that?
Well, this is gonna sound a bit strange, but I thought this building was abandoned.
As you can see, that's no longer the case. My name is Julia, and I'm the receptionist for the Institute. Why are you here?
This is an awkward situation. I was hoping to take a look around the Institute.
But you thought it was abandoned.
Yes.
Indeed, and that's why I thought nobody would mind.
We certainly do mind. This is private property, you know. Hanwell Mental Institute was never abandoned, just closed to the public until recently. And still, deserted or not, it's not like just anyone can walk inside. You do realize that.
This caught me completely by surprise. I'm not sure what to say.
Well, you can start by explaining yourself. Why did you come here?
All right. Okay. Inter-Institute, building not abandoned. Julia, what's with Julia?
So you were the receptionist here?
Yes, this is my first night. The
Oh.
Institute is operating with minimal staff until renovations are complete.
Do you cover a position other than receptionist? I feel this place needs a lot of staff.
Not at the moment. I'm just waiting on people to show up at the door and helping them whenever needed.
Sounds like you're doing a good job.
Perhaps. There's not much I can do at the moment.
I
I
see
think
how
I
the
might
position
have,
could be a bit
clicked on
tedious.
the wrong
At
one.
least until there's more people arriving.
All right. Tasks.
I needed to visit the place. We have some history together.
You'd need an appointment for that, and we aren't even scheduling them yet.
Perhaps if I clarified my situation, you might consider making an exception.
We'll see. Let's talk about why you're here.
All right. Topics. Building not abandoned. People. Well, we're just gonna have to click these
The
all
last
one
thing I
at a time
expected
then.
was to find people here tonight. I assumed the Institute had shut down indefinitely.
Not indefinitely. It's true that it ceased to operate for a number of years, but we're in the process of reopening it now. While not in the most pristine of conditions, which should be evident if you look around, the structure is still robust and usable, but there's a lot of work to do.
I must say its general state is indeed rough.
Uh-huh.
But I can see how with some cleanup, intensive cleanup, you could get this place up and running again.
Also, other mental hospitals in the region are growing overcrowded, which has prompted state authorities to reuse this place.
Why are other
makes sense.
hospitals so overcrowded?
I can't say. Maybe it's the times we're living in. Don't you feel somewhat overwhelmed by everything that's going on in the world? I often do. Guess some people are less prepared to cope with all that and, need help.
I see your point.
Still, that doesn't mean I can allow a complete stranger in.
All right. Task, Julia. Topics. Complete stranger.
This isn't my first time here, you know.
Oh, you used to work here?
No.
Well, I'm very much acquainted with this institute.
You should have said so in the first place. I still don't understand why you came all the way up here in the evening.
There's something from those old days that I need to find, and quite urgently. It's a health issue.
You sound serious.
Very much
Uh-huh.
so.
And you're looking for...
Documents mostly, maybe some notes. there's a matter of great importance that I need to understand.
Well, it's a highly unusual situation, but it's not like you can cause much trouble. And if you do, I'll have the security guard have a not-so-friendly talk with you.
All right.
Understood.
Let's talk rules then. First, you're fully responsible for your own safety.
Okay.
I accept all the risks.
You must also leave before dawn. The construction workers are arriving early and will turn the place upside down. And please, steer clear of the upper floors. There's dangerous equipment up there. Do we have an agreement?
Completely.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much, Julia. This means a lot.
Very well. Go ahead. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Me too. Something tells me this is my last chance before the Institute as I knew it ceases to be.
It's going to be a whole different place in the morning, that's for sure.
All right. Right-click to end this conversation, or do we...
So,
Let's see what
let
else
me
is
get
going
this
on
straight.
here.
The whole Institute is being reopened?
That's what I said. Patients from smaller hospitals who are not getting proper attention are being relocated here, and extensive renovations are scheduled to begin tomorrow.
It all seems rather empty, though.
Tonight, it's just me, security, Dr. Miller, and a few patients in the building.
Who's Dr. Miller?
So who's Dr. Miller?
He has been appointed as the new head director of the Institute, and he's overseeing the whole reopening process.
I thought Hanwell was the director. Isn't that the name of the Institute?
That was a long time
Aye,
ago,
aye, aye,
and I'm not sure about that history either. I do recall that Dr. Miller and Dr. Hanwell were acquainted with each other, and I don't think Dr. Miller is planning to change the name of the Institute either, out of respect for Dr. Hanwell.
That's all for now. I'll be back.
Yeah, I don't want to tell the receptionist anymore, cause... Oh boy. Alright, what do we have in here? June 6th, on a Thursday.
Please. I'm all right. This is
Of course
not
it was
in my head.
Thursday. I could never get the hang of
People are
those.
mean. I need to leave.
Alright. I shouldn't press this, but I will. Uh-huh. Alright. They're probably not knowing our luck. Eugh. Oh, phew, that was just a trick of the light. Phew, for a second there I thought that was someone behind me. Silly. Oh, washroom. I don't think it ever felt private. I wasn't planning to go anyway. Why does that always come off as pouty when I read it in my head? Alright. Anthony. Okay, let's see what we got here. Wallpaper. relaxing classical music. Prelude for guitar, number 16, Toccata in D minor, variations OP, E36, Dusk on G flat. For decades, the Hanwell Mental Institute housed patients of many ages with varying degrees of mental illness. Not fit for living independently, and decided were administered and received excellent nursing care with a hygienic involvement, magnificent facilities, and well-qualified personnel. A 4-story building was constructed atop a cliff amidst the leafy and calm forest. Goal of housing over 300 patients? Oy. This particular location ensured maximum security. Access was severely restricted, and any patient attempting to leave would have to descend a rocky and winding path to the base of a high mountain, thwarting any attempt to escape facilities. Every day, patients could spend their time in the vast courtyard, library, or game room. The most capable ones were periodically selected to help with daily activities such as laundry, cooking, and administrative tasks. Groups were assembled and assigned to therapists according to cognitive capabilities of members, engaging each individual in diverse approaches to therapy. Well, that other more stringent methods got me nervous. Please be mindful of the vinyl records. We can't let patients play with them, although I've seen members of staff being careless as well. It's a shame and disgrace to keep all the hard work we nurses here do. Oh. It's a shame and disgrace to all the hard work we nurses do here to keep things nice and orderly. Alright, how do I... Oh. Pretty standard stuff here. Don't know why I keep looking, but for some odd reason... Relational spirituality... Huh. Adaptive coping abilities... Self and others. The uses and abuses of psychology. What is this? Below it go. Why did you come? Yeah, that makes sense. Why do I get the feeling that that was meant for us, the last one there? Archives, meeting room, visiting room. Archive. knife? Yeah, it might. Okay. A register of patients, Hanwell Mental Institute. Are any of these our name? Items, letter opener. Alright, here we have a map. Location of speakers across this section of the first floor. Now that's useful. Letter opener. All right. Well, oh. What are you? Oh well. I gotta say, the horror in this game has been very slow coming. But then again... Alright, that's where the secretary is. Offices and waiting room. Dr. Ishaber and a photo of art. You know, hanging that one up in a mental institution just seems a little insensitive. But what do I know? I was surprised to find the room unlocked. Well, if Itcherbert isn't here... Sophisticated choice for this room. What could it have meant for the owner? I think it meant that the doctor liked naked ladies. Whoop. And these aren't our files. What in the... Okay, and this is... Yes, Etcherbert had a degree in psychology, yeah? Well, what else? I was wondering what happened to these people. Well, does it say? When I first arrived at this institute, I wasn't sure what to expect. Although it's well located and its facilities are modern, the horse and buggy mentality of the staff and approach to medicine are appalling. It's been a few weeks and I know for certain that I don't get along well with Elias. I know too well what it means to deal with these sick, mindless individuals. But Elias is altogether a different matter. His attitude is boorish and brutish. Wow. Fortunately, staff seems to respect my background and extensive studies. They seem almost intimidated by them. As if he didn't know what to expect. I've seen how he treats women in the Institute. Guess I must be some sort of puzzle to him. This woman... Wow. Anyone cared enough to save her. Sadly, she became pregnant after the attack. Her mind is in another now. Oof. Unabashed shock treatment? Oh boy. Okay. Well, I can't do anything with those file cabinets until I get a code for them. The psychology of love? Yep. Longer life for people past 40. Hello. Opening of West Infirmary, 1878. Alright, reasons for admission. Smallpox, snuff eating. Oh boy. Bad whiskey. How is bad whiskey a reason to end up in... Actually, if you drink bad whiskey... Wait, what's this one? That's nothing. Always check the trash. Alright, that leads us back to the charming receptionist. Dr. Hawthorne, and that's the door I went through last time. Vast and lonely ocean, extended as far as the eye could see. I felt like I was at the end of the world. Don't jinx yourself. Wow. Oh, hey, that light switch works. Frequency daily, at least once per week. Staff room. Psych. Study of new trains. Well, that wasn't exactly what I was hoping for, but... Oh boy, in a place like this, can't rule that out. Hawthorne. I'll say this, they got the atmosphere brilliantly. Door shut tight. Huh. What the... Something has happened here. I don't know what. But we've officially gone to the spooky zone. Not quite scary yet. Alright, what am I missing here? Alright. Let's go talk to the receptionist. I almost called her a nurse. Oh boy, that wouldn't have endeared me. Male shower, cell, high-risk male patients. Female low-risk wing. Foyer. I hoped they weren't planning on cooking any food there. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Shall we talk some more?
Oh, one more thing, Julia. Julia, do you know of a therapist named Anne Ebis-Baker?
No, I'm sorry. She used to work here?
I believe so, yes.
In that case, I've no idea. As far as I understand, they're only hiring new people.
Alright, tasks.
I'm sure there's something of great importance inside a drawer, but Unfortunately, it's locked.
Should you be opening that drawer?
Probably not.
It's just a random draw.
It's probably locked for a reason.
You know, that's a great point. You know, I found the most strange note in the trash.
Are you picking up random trash?
What? No. I just happened to see the paper in a bag.
Okay, I'll bite. What's on the paper?
It looks like notes for chapters in a book. Very abbreviated.
Well, there are many books in the meeting room.
You're right. I might go and take another look.
Alright.
I'm done for now.
I think we're done for now, too. Because this is very interesting and in-depth, but I just can't see us making a full series out of it. But then again, I could be wrong. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. I'll base whether or not we continue based on your reaction, and I will see all of you next time. Bye!